Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Fire Network's coverage of high school sports in the Fargo-Moorhead metro area. Tonight's it's North Dakota High School basketball as the Grand Forks Central Knights visit the Fargo North Spartans here live at Spartan Dome. The visiting Grand Forks Central Knights started off the year 2-0, but have now lost their last 6. The Knights are led by senior center Mason Grabseth, who is averaging 15.6 points and a whopping 14.3 rebounds per game this season. Also look for junior forward Sam Strandell and senior guard Mason Love to have a good night. Strandell averages 8.4 points and 7 rebounds per game, and Mason Love averages over 17 points per game this season. The Spartans come into tonight at 2-4 overall, and they've dropped their last 3 since their standout freshman Jeremiah Sem has been out of the lineup. Fargo North is led by senior guard Ryan Manley, who is averaging 15.4 points, over 4 rebounds and 3 assists per game this season. But don't forget about junior guard Isaac Cody, who had a season-high 18 points Tuesday at Fargo Davies. He's averaging about 11 points and 2 steals per game this
Cody can do, coming off an 18-point, 14-rebound road game at Davies. Also want to see if Rylan Manley can get back on track after a rough game versus Davies. For Grand Forks Central, Mason Grafseth, who had 21 points against Cheyenne, averaging 16 points and 12 boards over the last 3 games against Cheyenne, Wahpeton, and South. Sam Strandell had 8 points and 7 boards against Cheyenne, and 11 points and 5 rebounds against Wahpeton.
Tonight's teams, as Todd said, we've got Fargo North, who's 2-4. They've lost their last 3 games, and Grand Forks Central's lost their last, I believe, 5 or 6 games now since they lost last night to crosstown rival Red River. Keys for tonight's game: Grand Forks Central force some turnovers and capitalize on them. And then Love will lead the way along with Grabseth. Along with Share the Sugar, their team is better, according to the coach, when they are balanced. We'll get to Fargo North in a second as Fargo North controls the tip and Cody takes the ball. Kicks it to the corner to Ryan Manley. We'll see if he can get going early. Gets it inside to Jalen May. Powers down underneath. Reverse layup. Good. Nice move by Jalen May for the first 2 points of the game. And the Spartans take a 2-0 lead here to start things off in the first half.
Nice post up inside there by May.
Absolutely, showing his strength. Ball dribble, drive. Take to the basket that time by number 15, Strandell. And three-pointer knocked down there. And that was,
Tyler Enns.
Tyler Enns?
Yep.
And so he gets on the board, and right back comes, that's Isaac Cody. Drives in, draws the foul. It's on Grabseth, his first foul of the evening. So his first team foul, but that will send Isaac Cody to the line. Isaac Cody had a very nice night on Tuesday as he gets the first free throw to go down. Had 18 points against Fargo Davies when a lot of his teammates were struggling, Todd. He was able to get things going offensively, but it was not enough as he knocks down the second one. So 4-3 is your score here early on. And it looks like the Spartans are going to start off tonight's game out in a man-to-man defense. Drive that time. Love takes it up top.
Nice
little push off there, no call. Lorenz gets it down inside to Grabseth. Grabseth double teamed. They swing the ball around into the corner. Nice defense there by Cody. Stumbles back. 3-pointer on the way. Good. 3-pointer knocked down there by Barbeau.
They're coming out shooting the 3 tonight.
Yeah, when you got those open looks, you got to take them. Jalen May takes it, drives to the middle on Grabseth. Tries to back him down, but loses his footing, but the ball is off Grabseth, out of bounds. And so it'll still remain Fargo North's ball. Fargo North Spartans, I feel tonight, Todd, they need to value each possession and limit those turnovers. And they need to get Ryan Manley going early in the offense and then get something out of their bench production. Ryan Manley shot no good. Rebound that time by number 14, Alex Barbeau. Ball brought up quickly by Love. Gets them into the offensive set. Strandell's driving the baseline. And one too many steps.
No traveling allowed. Here we go.
He did not have reservations for travel, so they'll have to back that one up. Ball inbounded, brought up by Isaac Cody. Cody looking to initiate the offense. Gets it into the corner. That's Loberg gets it down into Jalen May, who goes on, grabs it, missed it, rebound goes out of bounds. And that'll still stay with the Fargo North Spartans.
May went up strong there. Got to have that one.
They've got Jalen May listed as a guard in the program, but he's more of a forward in my opinion. He's showing his strength. Now he gets to show the range. Got it.
Oh, big three there.
Nice start by Jalen May. 5 of the 7 Spartan points here to start the first half. If he can get going early, that's going to really help the Fargo North Spartans. I mean, one of these two teams tonight is going to break a losing streak. High hopes for both these teams coming into the season. Rotates it around. Thought about a 3-step back now. Gives it back up. Drives it. Grabseth down low. Pass deflected by Cody. Jump ball up in the air. Taken by Loberg.
Good defense there by North.
Loberg brings it up. Gives it over to Cody, so he'll initiate the offense once again. Gets it to Jalen May. Open 3 once again. Off rebound. No good. Rebounded by Loberg, puts it back up, rebound, no good. Rebound by the leading rebounder in the conference, Grabseth. Love brings it up, being pressured by Cody. Tries to drive, and they're going to call Cody for the foul. And that's the first team foul of the evening for Fargo North. Non-shooting foul, though.
Nice drive by Love there.
They get the pass underneath to Grabseth out of the out of bounds. Guarded by Loberg, shot up. Rattles around, no good. Rebounded there by, I think that was Carlson. Carlson's in the game. Pass cross court over to Jalen May. Loberg sets the screen. May drives, got a lane up. Gets it to roll around and in.
That one was hanging on the rim and just decided, hey, I'm going in tonight.
Nice play by Jalen May, carrying the offensive production so far for the Spartans. Mason Love spin move, too much. Trips and turns the ball over. Ryan Manley on the drive, up off the glass and good. Good sign there for Fargo North to see him get a bucket to go in. Had 5 points on Tuesday night after he's averaging, I believe, 17 points a game or more.
I believe you're right there, Jason.
So Mason Love will initiate the offense, gets the double screen, but a little too much contact there by Isaac Cody. That'll be his second foul. So he's probably going to have to take a seat on the bench for a little while. And they're going to bring in number 2, Cody Schwartz, the 5'8" senior guard. So he'll come in tonight. I know that Elijah Armstrong is out tonight. He is not feeling well, so he's unavailable. Along with Jeremiah Sim is also out this evening. Barbeau drives it and then kicks it back out to Love. Love tries to drive on Schwartz. He's got the size on him. Spin move. Off it. No good. Rebound comes out to Grabseth. He gets another rebound.
Nice move by Love there. Got to have that layup down low.
Especially when he's got the size.
Yep.
We've got to travel. Another turnover. So turnovers are really the bugaboo for both these teams this season, and you got to really limit them. And now looks like number 23, Jacob Brocious, is going to come in. Jacob Brocious, I believe, is the Moorhead State, or excuse me, I'm old school, it's Moorhead State, MSUM commit for football. And then Aiden Carlson is a St. Thomas commit. Both of those guys are linebackers from the Fargo North Spartans team. And they are, I mean, you can tell, Todd, when they're out there playing, you can tell that they're football players. They've got a physicality about them that, you know, you normally associate with football players.
Hardworking and physical.
Yep. Ryan Manley, Euro step, got it. Nice shot by Ryan Manley. He's on the board with 4 so far early on in this game, much better than last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, you touched on it. The nice drive to the hoop there, got the layup.
Also, this game was supposed to be last night. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded that time. Hook shot put up, back and in. Barbeau again. He got the rebound and the putback. This game was supposed to be last night, but due to some weather that moved through the area, this game got pushed back to tonight. So rearranged some schedules. Jalen May kicks it out to Ryan Manley for 3. No, too hard. Rebounded by Loberg.
Nice and North there to hit the offensive rebound.
Schwartz gets it back to Loberg. Loberg thought about it. They sees some opening. Drives the lane against 2 defenders. Got it. Nice move by Loberg there.
Another nice drive to the hole. They're getting inside with that physicality, like you said, Jason.
It looks like there's some lanes opening up for the North Spartans. Love up top as they work it around the perimeter. Trying to get inside to Grabseth. Trying to guarded by Brocious. Mason Love fakes the 3, drives, kicks it across court. 3-pointer on the way. You betcha.
Nice no-look pass
That
there.
was to Barbeau. Barbeau's got 8 points so far here in the first half. 15-11 your score here in the first half on the Fire Network. Ryan Manley on the wing, kicks it up top to Loberg, shoots the three, short, rebound by Mason Love.
Love's a very good ball handler, gets everything going for that offense.
He's got a little bit of size on Schwartz, but Schwartz is all over him. Nice drive that time by Love, gets the foul, rebounded by Loberg. Compounded the missed rebound by fouling Loberg.
Yep, should have had that layup down low. Instead got the foul.
So we have a couple substitutions coming in. I didn't catch quite who come in. Looks like Joe Newton's in, who's coming back from a football injury according to information I got. He's a 6'5" senior center. Some size there in the middle. Jalen May up top, got the screen, goes for three. Too hard and off. Rebound by Barbeau.
Looked like he rushed the three there, Jason.
A little bit. He's got some nice arch on it, but not a lot of rotation on that shot.
It's a lot different if you can get those feet set and feel comfortable.
Three-pointer on the way, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Jalen May. Nice way to stay after it. Ryan Manley drives baseline, kicks it underneath. We're going to have a foul underneath on. Looks like number 11, that should be
Evan
Walken.
His first.
Or Woken, I think is actually what it is. Yep. I can't read my writing because I got to put my glasses on. I'm getting old. Turnover, but taken by Love, and his foot was on the line, so turned it back over. So a turnover. I don't see think you see those too often.
Not too often.
Schwartz inbounds it. Carlson, and they're going to call the offensive foul on Carlson. Just dipped the shoulder a little bit, enough to initiate the contact. The referee did not find that appealing to him, so he called the foul.
That one could have gone either way with me.
Yeah, that one, I've seen a couple of those in high school basketball here in town, Todd, and it seems like if you really dip that shoulder and initiate contact, the referees are going to call the offensive foul. I think that's kind of one of their points of emphasis this year. Mason Love up top on the wing, gets a screen, tries to drive over to Barbeau. Three-pointer fadeaway, no good. Rebounded by Ryan Manley.
Manley's been active tonight.
You gotta learn how to put your papers right there, Todd. Ryan Manley in the lane, gets it to go. This is the Ryan Manley that Fargo North needs to break their losing streak. 6 points already. We're not even halfway through the first half.
Looks like the Manley that put up 23 and 4 against Shanley a couple days ago.
Yep. Looks like Central's just trying to work around the perimeter. It goes off one of their legs. I think that was off the leg of Woken and out of bounds. Fast-moving first half so far here.
Got Loberg checking back in for North.
Inbounded. Schwartz brings the ball up. We'll see if they run a play for Manley. Manley gets the screen, goes across court. Gets it out on the wing.
Giving May a break here, it looks like.
Yep. Schwartz for three. Too hard, back off the backboard, down and around, and bounces out of bounds. And they're going to call that one. I thought that might have went off of Joe Newton there for the Central Knights.
Yeah, good box out there by Newton.
Rookies. Love brings the ball up, gets it off. Laid to Woken, then into the corner. Back to Love, gets a screen, can grab Seth. Fakes the three-pointer, drives on Carlson. Three-pointer on the right wing, off the back of the rim, bounces around twice. Rebound comes down. That time taken by Carter Zeller, excuse me. Cody Zeller, that's the NBA player, I think.
Wasn't it a
and
Duke player?
Loberg tried to jump stop there, but his foot slipped out from underneath him. I don't know that he's walking too gingerly, but
no, it looks like he's all right there.
Yeah, I thought maybe he might have hurt himself. So he turns the ball over. Back to Grand Forks Central. Mason Love gets it, initiate the offense. Grab Seth up top. They get it down low to Joe Newton. Newton, post move, off the glass. Rebound, no good. Rebounded that time by Carter Zeller.
Grafseth's been pretty quiet here for Central.
Yeah, I've only got Grafseth for 2 rebounds so far. We're halfway through, almost halfway through the first half. Loberg thought about a step back three, changed his mind, wanted to drive, and then shuffled the feet.
You get a little too excited when that happens. You see an opening and you want to go for it, but your feet and reaction time are just not there.
So now Fargo North goes a little bit bigger because now they bring in Jacob Brocious for Cody Schwartz. So it's a big lineup right now for Fargo North. They're down one of their point guards tonight in Armstrong being out.
Going with the football lineup.
Be a physical lineup for Fargo North. They're still sticking with their man-to-man defense. They get the ball down low to Newton. Shot is blocked by Zeller. Rebounded by Brocious. And as they come up quickly, hard drive to the hoop, not able to go. Rebounded by Mason Love. He's off to the races with Brocious on him. Grabseth screens. So that's Brocious on him. Kicks it back to Grabseth. Corner three, thinks about it, then drives. Then turns the ball over, taken that time by Carlson, and we got a foul called. Nice hustle there by Carlson as he claps his hands. 44 on Grabseth. That's his second foul as well.
Looks like he thought about it from the corner there. Thought he was going to pull the trigger and shoot that one.
We haven't covered Grand Forks Central yet on either on Fire Network or on AM 1100, our friends at Flag Family Media there. And so I don't know if that's a shot he's comfortable with, but he's thought about it a couple times but hasn't taken one yet. Loberg trying to make a move. Nice step through that time by Luke Loberg. Gets on the board again. He's got 4 points here in the first half. And we've got a timeout taken by the Grand Forks Central Knights. And you're watching EDC basketball on the Fire Network. We want to thank our season-long sponsors for helping us bring you high school sports in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Special thanks to Moorhead Massage and Wellness, Ranchers Rebellion Beef Company, and our featured sponsor this evening is Johnson Law Office. Johnson Law Office PC provides dedicated legal services related to divorce, custody, child support, litigation, criminal defense, personal injury, wills, probate, and general practice matters in the North Dakota and Minnesota areas. Contact them for all your legal needs at 701-234-0009 or check out their website at www.ljalaw.net. We'll get to our other couple sponsors here at the next timeout. When we get a chance to, we'll touch on some of the scores from around the area. We do have some finals from earlier in the day. We had basically kind of staggered games today, Todd. We had like a 1 o'clock game, a 3 o'clock game across the North Dakota area between here and Grand Forks.
Busy day for high school sports. A little surprise, Grabseth hasn't gotten on the board yet for Central. Hopefully he gets going here shortly.
Brocious all over on defense. Then a drive to the hoop. Rebound no good, taken by Zeller. Almost took an extra step there. Loberg gets it. Now Manley will settle things down. Brocious open in the corner. He's going to drive, going to kick it. Tries to kick it to Zeller. Tied up. And that will be a jump ball, and it'll be Grand Forks Central's ball.
Good drive there. Good pass down low. Just couldn't get the ball and get the grip and get it up in time before the jump ball call.
So Love brings it up. And they're going to work it around the perimeter. Lorenz gets it down inside. Strandell, corner three. Rattles in and out. Rebound by Manley. Manley takes the ball up court. Gets a Loberg screen. Hesitates. Gets it to Carlson. Carlson drops it off for Brocious. Puts that shoulder down. Corner. Not even going to think about it. Loberg wing three. He'll take it. Rebound off. Taken by Manley.
North hitting the offensive boards tonight.
Good positioning right there. Zone defense being played now by Central. Carlson gets it inside, swing it around to Manley. Manley, they're packing that zone so that way they have to force him to shoot from the outside. Shot long, no good. Rebounded by Zeller, tries to go up with it, loses it, goes out of bounds. Nice rebound by Zeller. He's got 4 boards so far this evening, but couldn't really get a handle on it and get it up and get it on the glass.
Good ball movement against the zone. Got a good look, just didn't fall.
So mainly their scorer out there for North is going to be Ryan Manley. Jump step, reverse layup is good. Strandell on the board with the reverse layup. Nice job there by Sam Strandell, the 6'3" junior wing player.
Nice drive to the hoop, nice up and under basket there.
Yep. Zeller, baseline jumper's good. No hesitation about that, knocks it down. 21-13 your score.
Looked pretty comfortable on that baseline shot right there.
Yeah, about 2/3 of the way through the first half here. at Spartan Dome. One of my favorite names of the area local gyms, Todd. I'm surprised they don't use some block shot there by Zeller on Mason Love. Kicks it, no look pass, but it's stolen. Jump ball tied up. That's going to go to Fargo North. I like to keep track of the tie-ups, Todd, because we had about a dozen of them in a girls' game last week.
Wow.
So I want to see if anything can top that.
It's always a day to set a record. You never know when it could happen.
Ryan Manley brings the ball up. Looks like Gabe Sagvold is into the game for Fargo North. Another guard. Travel there on Jacob Brocious, was trying to get it to Sagvold, who was set up for a corner 3 attempt, it looked like.
Again, one of those feet before the ball.
Yep. Mason Love brings the ball up. Really comfortable handling the ball, but of course when you got a 6'3" linebacker on you, it's tough to get anywhere on offense. Trying to work things around the perimeter, gets the screen, now drives, kicks it to the corner, no look pass once again. Loberg on defense, dives, steals it. Nice job by Loberg on the steal. Carlson's going to bring it up. Gets it over to Sagvold, thought about the 3. He'll set up the offense, rotated around the perimeter. Manley gives it to Brocious. Almost a corner, I think he was blocked that time. Rebounded by number 15, Strandell. Strandel's off to the races, tries to cut between 2 defenders. Doesn't get it, but draws the foul. We'll see if that's on Carlson or Brocious. And they do call it on Brocious.
Looks like Strandell there got the rebound and just went head down, went to the hoop, got the call. Just couldn't get it to fall for the and one.
And non-shooting foul that time. So they've got 4 team fouls on them. So pretty clean played game so far here in the first half as Jalen May checks back in for Fargo North. And we got an illegal screen that time. I believe that's on Joe Newton. So his first foul, that's 5 for them.
Not happy about that call.
Nope, did not agree with it. But you know what? You got to be set when you set those screens. You can't have your feet moving. Otherwise, that would completely change the game of basketball, that's for sure. North trying to infiltrate that zone. Corner 3 is blocked. And we've got a foul called on Barbeau. We should be shooting 3 free throws, and we are.
That's a big one there with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. And 3 free throws here.
And this is a chance for Sagvold then to get his rhythm down, knock down these free throws. And sometimes, as you know, Todd, that kind of gets some scorers going.
Yep.
That one rims out, no good.
Nothing like seeing that first one go through, kind of gets you going.
That was the first missed free throw for North this evening because Isaac Cody made his first 2. Second free throw, nothing but net. Nice adjustment there by Sagvold. 22-13 is your score. Sagvold takes his time. Third shot, up, rattles around, no good. Rebound that time by Strandell. We got a foul called down there on the rebound, a collision.
And Burris.
It should be on Aiden Carlson. So that's his second foul as well. Just a little bit too aggressive on that rebound attempt.
Not happy that he didn't get the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
And a little push there.
Just kind of ran through him, I think, more than anything. Like I said, that kind of goes back to that football mentality. Fargo North still in that zone defense. Nice pass there that time by Tyler Renz, but just missed Mason Love on the backdoor cut.
It's a little too low, had him.
Got to have good ball placement when you make those passes. I mean, if you get it too high or too low, it's just you can't catch it and finish or continue the basketball motion.
Had all the mechanics right, just a little too low there.
Skip pass over to Jalen May. Back over to Ryan Manley. He'll slow things down as the defense extends out to the perimeter. Inside to Loberg, swing it over to Jalen May, who drives. Sees Ryan Manley on the wing. Underneath to Carlson. Shot clock down under 3. We've got a foul on the ground.
A lot of ball movement there. They went all the way around.
That's on Joe Newton. I mean, a good ball movement against that zone defense. I mean, that's making things difficult for North. I mean, right now they don't really have the shooters that they would like to have to take advantage of a zone defense. So this should be a 1-and-1, and he knocks it down for Luke Loberg. So he'll get another one.
Loberg looking for his 6th point of the night here.
So that's 17 fouls on Grand Forks Central and knocks down the second free throw.
Yep. Puts Loberg at 6 for the night.
24-13 is your score. 4:24 remaining in the first half. The Knights have been stuck in neutral here so far for the last probably 5 minutes or more of this first half. Schwartz on Love. And now Barbeau, excuse me, on top. Got the ball. Step back three. Blocked that time nicely by Loberg. Loberg gets fouled by Barbeau. Don't question me on who's getting fouled there.
I thought it was going to be on the reach in there on Lorenz.
So another 1-and-1 attempt. This time going to the line will be Luke Loberg, who converted last time. So one free throw, trying to get that second one. Got it to rattle around and in. So he'll get the second one.
No, it looked like Lorenz was there late. That's why I was looking at it, looking for the reach in, but Barbeau was ahead of the call.
Free throw off the back of the rim, tapped that time, but rebounded by Gravseth. So stays 25-13. Mason Love really paying a lot of attention defensively to Mason Love. And quite honestly, this philosophy seems to be working so far because Love has not really been able to drive and kick or to penetrate and dish off to a Gravseth or to a Joe Newton. So
couldn't agree more.
Defense is working, drives on Schwartz. They kick it to Barbeau in the corner. Now they're working around the perimeter once again. Gravseth up top. Over to Lorenz, back to the corner to Love. They switch. Loberg has to come over and help on Gravseth, and you get a loose ball, steal.
Great pass by Love, couldn't get the handle there.
Pass up the court and a travel. It was going to be a nice spin move by Jalen May, but before he caught that ball and got into his spin move, they said he shuffled the feet. So turnover with 3:39 to go here in the first half. Mason Love gets the offense initiated with Ty Lorenz. They work it around the perimeter. Three-point shot taken off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Loberg. And Gravseth has really been held in check as far as rebounding for someone who averages almost 15 points a game. And just like that, Schwartz, one of the shortest guys on the team, goes dribbling in against Barbeau and draws the foul. Blocking foul, and that should be team foul number 9 if they're going to call it on the shot.
Call that on Barbeau, it's third.
Yep. So it is 2 shots, a little too strong there by Cody Schwartz. Got to lay off the weights. So Brocious checks in for Carlson. Linebacker for linebacker. So they're still in that 4-3.
Watch for the all-out blitz here right before the half.
And then Jalen May, one of their offensive linemen. Almost a nice rebound. They're going to call a foul on Jacob Brocious. That seemed like a kind of a quick call there, in my opinion. That's his second. But that's only their, I think it should be their 6th foul. So next free throw or next foul for North will be 1-and-1 bonus for the Grand Forks Central Knights. They work it around. Mason Love gets it into the corner to Woken. They work it back around the perimeter. Love spins on Schwartz, gets the and one. Mason Love finally gets on the scoreboard, draws a foul from Cody Schwartz.
Just like we talked earlier, seeing that first one go in, Love finally gets to see it. Now gets a chance for a three-point play.
It does appear that Love, when he gets that matchup on Cody Schwartz, who's only 5'8", misses a free throw, and we track down by Cody Schwartz. When he gets that matchup with Schwartz, it looks like Mason Love does want to get into the lane and try and take advantage of a small height advantage. He is 6 foot compared to 5'8". Zone defense still for Grand Forks Central. Schwartz gives it to Ryan Manley. Drives to the lane. Floater in the lane. Good. Nicely done by Ryan Manley. Just floating, gliding through the air. Gets it up off the window and good. 27-15 in favor of Fargo North.
Nice drive from the baseline. Got up there. Got a nice layup. Put him at 8.
So Ryan Manley's on a much faster pace than Tuesday night. Jalen May defending against Strandell, who gets the reverse layup good. Cuts the lead back to 10.
Made a quick move, got around May, got to the hoop for the 2.
Just coming up on about 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Ryan Manley with the ball up top, over to Loberg.
Kind of a low-scoring half here.
Loberg gives it to Schwartz, gets in the lane. Jalen May gets the screen, and they're going to call an illegal screen on Cody Schwartz, I believe. You don't normally see those on the point guards, but he wasn't quite set, and Jalen May was trying to take advantage of that and turn the corner and get downhill with that size, but unable to do it after the foul call.
I think that's third charging call we've seen tonight, or sorry, third
Legal screen, yeah. It's at least 2. I know it's at least 2. So Central working around the perimeter once again, as North continues that man-to-man defense. And we got a travel there on Strandell. He's tried to stop and pivot and kick the ball back out to Gravseth, but slid that pivot foot, so turnover.
Going back to earlier, seeing if Gravseth would shoot that. That's proof right there. He will take it.
Schwartz drives the middle, kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound it's down to Woken.
Nice drive there by Schwartz, getting to the hoop and a nice dish.
Yep. So they work it around the perimeter. Gets it inside to Gravseth, guarded by Jacob Brocious. Into the corner, up top, Mason Love, pump fake. Spin move on Jalen May, gets in the lane, gets a shot up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Cody Schwartz. Schwartz up the right-hand side. Cross court to Jalen May, got a man open in the corner. Loberg will take the 3 from the top of the key. Rebounded by Jacob Brocious, gets it knocked out of his hands. And recovered by Grand Forks Central.
Again, definitely noticed that North hitting the boards tonight a lot harder than Central so far.
Yeah. Strandell up top, drives, spin move on Jalen May, gets a shot up and good. Degree of difficulty, 3.8 on that one.
Nice with the left hand there.
Excuse me. Schwartz gets it over to Manley on the right wing. Into the middle to Loberg. Underneath the Brocious, couldn't handle the pass, turned it over. And off and running is Grand Forks Central, but stolen by Schwartz, who tosses it back in and saves the fast break opportunity for Grand Forks Central. Ryan Manley almost looking like they want to double team him. Down to 10 seconds here in the first half. Ryan Manley steps into a 3. Got it! Nicely done, Ryan Manley, his first 3 of the evening. And off the top of the backboard, and that's it for your first half. Your score, Fargo North 30, Grand Forks Central 19. As we wanted to say, for our other sponsors, because we are without commercials tonight, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Franco. Is that correct, Mr. Producer? That is correct. So we mentioned our first 3 sponsors that help us bring you local high school sports in the Fargo Moorhead area: Moorhead Massage and Wellness, Ranchers Rebellion Beef Company, and Johnson Law Office. As we had for our previous broadcast, Widmer Roll CPA. From entrepreneurial and business consulting to audits and tax planning, they offer a wide range of accounting services for small businesses. Whether you're starting a new company or have an established operation, their experienced professionals can help you focus on building your business. 701-237-6022, or if you're out of the state, call toll-free at 888-237-6022. And our last sponsor is DJ Coulter Insurance. You can always count on taxes, insurance, and death. That's super positive. You pay big money every year into auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance. What do you have to lose to see if DJ and his staff can better your coverages for an even better price? Contact DJ at 701-235-6641 or go to djcoulter.com. And once again, I want to point out our featured sponsor tonight, thanks to the folks over at Johnson Law Office. Johnson Law Office PC provides dedicated legal services related to divorce, custody, child support, litigation, criminal defense, personal injury, wills, probate, and general practice matters in the North Dakota and Minnesota areas. Located at 1018 First Avenue North in Fargo, North Dakota, Leslie Johnson Aldrich and Victoria Jones are able to help you with any of your legal needs. Contact them for all of them at 701-234-0009. That's 701-234-0009. Or check their website at www.ljalaw.net. So this is the Fire Network halftime report, brought to you by Moorhead Massage and Wellness. And if you just give me a second, Todd, I'll tally up the stats. But so far the first half, Todd, we got a 30-19 game. Fargo North has kind of looked more in control than Grand Forks Central. But what are your first half thoughts on these two teams? First time seeing either of these two teams play tonight. We do have, honestly, a little bit of familiarity with one Jalen May since he used to play with us pickup ball at the Y back in his junior high days.
The young lad.
But he's a few years older these days and contributing on the Fargo North high school team. So what have you seen so far that kind of catches your eye?
Definitely see that North is the aggressor. Very physical. Like I hit on a couple times there in the first half, the offensive rebounding I think has been big. That definitely proves to a 30-19 lead here at half. Manley, which I talked about as one of my keys that I was thinking and wanted to really see if he could bounce back after a not-so-fine performance, and so far he has. I think he's got 11 in the first half, which is very good to see. And Cody Schwartz might not get a lot of points or different things, but I see him doing a lot of things well for North. On the central side, was ready to see Grafseth, see what he could do. I think he's got himself, how many fouls you got him down for there?
I've got him at 2 fouls so far.
2 fouls, and I don't have him on the board yet, so a little surprising not to see him score yet.
Exactly, and if we'll go through the stats here quickly, what I have so far, we've got for Grand Forks Central, we've got Mason Love at 2 points and 2 rebounds. Tyler Renz, I've got him for 3 points. Evan Woken, he's got a rebound. Alex Barbeau has got 8 points. He leads scorers for Grand Forks Central. He's also got 3 rebounds. Sam Strandell has got 6 points and 2 boards. And then Mason Grafseth, I don't have him as any points either. He's only got 3 rebounds. So for a young man that averages 15 a game, you're going to need to have 7, 8 per half to kind of keep that pace. And so far he hasn't been able to do that. He's only got 3, so a nice job there by Fargo North. For Fargo North, Ryan Manley leads the way. He's got 11 points and 3 boards here in the first half. I mean, he keeps that up. He's on a 20-point night pace. Cody Schwartz doesn't have any points. He's missed both of his free throws so far, but he's got a couple boards. I think he's got a couple steals as well, kind of being a pest to Mason Love. Isaac Cody's got just 2 free throws. I haven't heard a lot out of Isaac Cody after having the big night on Tuesday night. Aiden Carlson, I've only got him for a rebound. Gabe Sagville was 1 of 3 from the free throw line after he got fouled on that 3-point attempt. Jacob Brocious has got a couple rebounds, no points. Luke Loberg, I got him at 7 points and 4 boards, so he's been active tonight, the 6'4 junior forward. Jalen May started off hot out of the first 9 points for Fargo North. He scored 7 of them, but he hasn't scored since then. So once for the last 21 points, it's been everybody else on the team, which is fine, especially when Ryan Manley's the one getting 11 of those points. Carter Zeller's got 2 points, but he's also got 4 boards. Overall, it looks like kind of what I was expecting to see based on the way these two teams are trending. Fargo North have some talent, and they've got a couple guys that are actually out. They've got Jeremiah Sem, who's out once again, the 6'1" freshman guard, and then Elijah Armstrong is ill tonight, so the 5'9" senior guard who can be similar in a sense to Cody Schwartz, kind of a pest on the ball. But what really kind of impressed me is how the rest of the team stepped up. Manley's is carrying the scoring load. Nice scoring so far tonight from Luke Loberg. But a guy like Jacob Brocious, he's out there guarding one of the guards. And he is listed at 6'2", senior forward. But you know what? He's a 6'2" linebacker. And so physicality and being athletic enough to stay in front of him is not surprising for a young man that's going to go play Division II football over across the river at Moorhead State. So a really nice job so far in the first half by Fargo North. Key will be finishing it and keeping up this pace that they have. I mean, it's not exactly the highest scoring pace in the world at 30-19, but defensively they're doing a good enough job. I mean, Mason Love is another player that he averages coming into last night's game when they lost to Grand Forks Red River. He was averaging over 17 points a game, and he's got 2.
And he's definitely a key to their offense. He gets to the hole, he tries to set up other people, and if he can, he's going to take it to the rack and try to get fouled for that and one. What I'm interested to see is, like you touched on, Barbeau is leading them in scoring. But how is it going to be the second half when he's got 3 fouls?
Well, exactly, and that's a key thing. Fouls so far in the first half, Alex Barbeau's got 3. Joe Newton and Mason Grafseth both have 2. Evan Woken and Mason Love each have 1 for Grand Forks Central. For Fargo North, Cody Schwartz has got 2. Isaac Cody's got 2 fouls. That's probably the reason why we don't see much of him, or didn't see much of him in the first half, because he got those 2 early fouls and then he was on the bench. Aiden Carlson's got 2 fouls and Jacob Brocious has got 2. So they were pretty even with their fouls, obviously, across the board. But nobody's really in foul trouble. I mean, Carlson and Brocious, in a sense, you can kind of swap one or the other.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes they do play both of them out there, but you can kind of play one or the other. So we'll see if they make any adjustments to start the second half. But so far, it's been so good for Fargo North here tonight at Spartan Dome.
And North playing that man-to-man defense, and Central moving into a little bit of zone. We'll see if North capitalizes on some outside shots here in the second half if they end up staying in that zone defense.
And I want to try and get to my score updates from around the area. Whoops. If I can pick the right app, I'll get to it.
Sometimes that helps.
Yeah. We don't have Wi-Fi here, so we're kind of struggling. EDC scores today. EDC girls basketball today, Saturday. Grand Forks Central beat Fargo North. These two teams played up in Grand Forks for the girls. Grand Forks Central won that one 75-70. And Fargo Davies in a big matchup between a couple of the top teams in the state. Fargo Davies knocked off Grand Forks Red River 60-58. And then Devils Lake, I think they are the top team in the state. They won 92-70 today in EDC girls hoops.
2 out of the 3 pretty close there.
Yep. EDC boys basketball, I saw it earlier. EDC, that's Fridays. I saw a couple finals earlier. Now I can't find them. That's always the way it goes with live sports coverage is what happens. You can go back over last night's scores for the boys, though. Grand Forks Red River kind of rolled over Grand Forks Central 84-58 last night, and West Fargo won against Wahpeton. A surprise in the EDC. Wahpeton is actually right in the middle of the pack right now so far this season, but West Fargo took care of them, with their 2 wide receivers from their football team leading the way. Their 2 big men on the basketball team. They won 93-78 last night. And then that powerful team out of West Fargo Cheyenne, they beat Valley City 103-33 last night. I don't know if you had a chance to watch West Fargo Cheyenne play this year so far, Todd, but they've got a starting lineup that goes 6'8", 6'9", and 6'10".
I've never been close to 6'9" or 6'10".
Well, and I don't think you're going to get any closer either, my friend. But Jackson Monet, we've had a chance to interview him on Flag Sports Saturday on our friends on AM 1100 The Flag. I kind of moonlight over there as well. And we had a chance to talk with Jackson Monet last week. Fine young man. He's going to be going to Northern State University down in Aberdeen to play basketball. And unless they get someone bigger than him, he's going to walk on campus and be the tallest player on that basketball team for next season. So just a really good group of guys. We've talked to a couple of their players. And they're looking really good as far as basketball goes. They lost the opener this year to West Fargo, and they've rebounded by winning, I think, their last 9 straight ball games. So really fine team over there at West Fargo Cheyenne.
Especially after putting up 103.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I know that our next basketball matchup, which will be in a couple of weeks on February 2nd, we'll get a chance to see those Wahpeton Huskies as they travel up to Fargo South to take on the Fargo South Bruins. And the Fargo South Bruins are kind of a rejuvenated team. They've got the leading scorer in the EDC on their team now, who had transferred down or had moved down from Grand Forks Red River, I believe, if I can pull up his name. It is Kem Archigo. If I can read my thing, like I said, I'll zoom in. Archigo, he's averaging over 23 points a game and has been a big difference maker for Fargo South as we're ready to go here for the second half. So we're just hearing the radio call next to us. The Green Bay Packers did win their game today in the divisional playoffs. They beat the Los Angeles Rams 32-18 to advance to the NFC Championship game next week. And Todd, I know you as a Vikings fan are looking forward to that Green Bay Packers game.
Yes, and the Buffalo Bills playing tonight. Nice segue.
Exactly. I don't want to talk about it. Cross-court pass to Jalen May. Jalen May drives, floater, got it. So Jalen May starts the second half, kind of where he picked up on the first half. Yep. Nice floater. We'll see if he can continue to get things going offensively. He's up to 9 points now in the evening. Central rotates it around the perimeter.
North in that man-to-man.
North has just been all over Grand Forks Central.
Especially Love. Love's trying to find his way through.
Barbeau shot, three-pointer, no good. Gets his own rebound. Floater, rebound, no good. Strandell gets it. So Strandell with the rebound, Barbeau with the missed shot and his own rebound.
Well, maybe it's this end of the court. Now they're getting the offensive rebounds
Could
on
be.
this end.
So Strandell will go to the court for go to the line for 2. Left-handed shot, short, no good. So just underway here in the second half. If you're just joining us, you're joining us on the Fire Network, covering Fargo Moorhead area athletics. Ryan Manley with the rebound. Isaac Cody back into the game here to start the second half now that he's not in foul trouble. Cody up top, gets on the left or right wing, excuse me. Thought about a shot, drives, step through, left-handed shot, no good. Rebound, that time by Lorenz. Lorenz pushes it up the court. Gets it over to Strandell, turns the corner. Jalen Mays there, right there for him. Barbeau, Lorenz on the wing, spin move, gets it to Gravseth. Pump fakes, almost traveled there.
Thought it was going to get called there.
Strandell kicks it to the corner, over to the wing. Mason Love thought about it. Now he drives. Tough shot, blocked. Blocked nicely there by Luke Loberg.
Thought he had a chance there to shoot that ahead of that.
And it really looks like this Grand Forks Central team is hesitant to take those threes. They're getting enough time to take those shots. Now we got a shot at the shot clock buzzer. No good, rebounded by Barbeau. They'll get a reset of the shot clock. They'll rotate it around again, trying to get it down to Gravseth.
They're doubling Gravseth.
Now into the corner, shot three-pointer out of the corner, rebounded by Brocious. Or excuse me, that should have been Carlson.
Yep. Long three.
Cody knocks it down. He's got a chance to get a shot back up since he's been sitting all half. He should be fresh and ready to go. So he had that 18-point night on Tuesday. He's got 5 so far now. We'll see if he can keep things going.
And that was nowhere near the line. He shut that from way out there.
Strandell drives, gets it, rebounded by May. Tough shot. Isaac Cody brings the ball up. Pump fake over to Manley on the wing for 3. No good. Rebounded by Lorenz.
Great pass there, Manley. I thought he had that one.
Yep, nice looks. Strandell right down the middle, gets it and 1.
Nice drive to the hoop, went hard, took the harm, and got the basket. Now
and we'll see who that one's on. I bet you that's going to be on Carlson. Just wait because Jacob Brocious jumped up. Yep, and it is on Carlson, and that will be his 3rd. And that will be team foul number 2 here in the second half. So Isaac Cody comes out, Schwartz comes in for him, and then Brocious comes in for Carlson. Bonus free throw good by Strandell.
Here in that one there to get that 3-point play.
Down by 13, still plenty of time here in this game for Central to get back into this one. Ball knocked away and off of Ryan Manley. He didn't agree with that. Tyler Lorenz got his hand in there, knocked it off of him and out of bounds.
Central coming out with a little fire to start the second half.
I mean, they have to make a run right away as they came out down 11. And then North got a first couple of buckets, and they need to make something happen right now. They got the last 3-point play, so they need to continue to build on that. Mason Love gets that shot, rebounded by Ryan Manley. Looked like he almost kind of pushed off that offhand, Todd. I mean, looked a little
got
NBA.
himself to the hoop.
3-pointer from the top of the key, no good. Rebound by Brocious. Out to Jalen May, who's going to drive. Shot inside, no good. Rebounded that time by Strandell. Gets it in 1.
Another opportunity for Strandell.
Yep. Nicely done by Strandell. Pushing tempo once again. And we've got a timeout taken by Fargo North, their first of the evening. Be sure to stick around with us for our post-game show where we'll announce our player of the game and give you the final stats and recaps on the Fire Network post-game show. Special shout out this evening to our cameraman, the one and only Spencer Jost, who's normally running things at the studio for us. Tonight he got to stand next to me, and he seems to be loving it. I mean, that smile on his face, I mean, I can't, words can't describe how sweet a smile that is.
I think it just brightens your day.
It does. But at least somebody's smiling over here, Franco.
Looks like Central's being really aggressive in the second half there. This is the run maybe that we were talking about.
Right. I mean, Spartans came out, knocked down the first couple shots, got the lead up even higher, but now Grand Forks Central's got the last 5 points, and trying to make it 6 here is Sam Strandell, who's been the catalyst. Misses the free throw, rebound by Loberg.
Looks like he's got all 5 this half.
Yep. 35-24 so far right now in the second half. Central sticks back in that zone. Loberg up top to Schwartz. Kind of looking for May to kind of get things happening. Schwartz, mid-range jumper, flat. Gets off the back of the rim. Rebound that time by Strandell.
Mr. Everything the second half.
No, Mason Love being guarded by Ryan Manley, trying to get it over to Barbeau. They swing it around the corner. Lorenz thought about a 3. Now he's going to drive baseline. Almost goes out of bounds. Barbeau drives, spin move. And a travel called. Nice defense there by Luke Loberg to force the travel.
For North, they needed a defensive stop there.
They really did. I mean, they could, not that this game is anywhere, it hasn't tightened up quite that much, but they could use a bucket to kind of get the momentum back on their side. They just had it to start the second half, and then it went away. Pass inside to Jalen May, down low to Jacob Brocious. Covers it like a fullback. Then Ryan Manley drives, gets bumped, no call. Shot up off the ground, glass, and then finally rebounded by Grafseth, his first rebound of the second half. Lorenz pushes tempo. Kick it back to him up top. He drives. Mid-range jumper, knocks it down by Ty Lorenz. Schwartz lost his footing there. Breaking some ankles is Ty Lorenz. And then knocks it out of bounds. Makes it 35-26 here in the second half. And we're going to have Isaac Cody check back in. I'm not even sure exactly why Coach took Isaac Cody out and put Schwartz in. It seemed like Cody was getting things going there in the second half.
Yep. And now nice defense there by Lorenz after the nice basket on the other end.
Carter Zeller into the game as well. Jalen May gets it back up to Isaac Cody. Inside to Loberg, gets it. Nice post work there. Just kind of fought his way through a couple defenders and got that shot up. And rolls around and in. 37-26 in favor of Fargo North.
First points of the half for Loberg.
Barbeau on the left wing. Gets it over to Grafseth. Fakes both ways. Ends up giving it back up to Tyler Renz, who drives, guarded by Cody. Zeller's playing off. Grafseth once again almost travels.
Yep.
Rebounded one-handed that time nicely by Carter Zeller.
Gets a little happy with those feet. I thought it was going to be a travel there.
Jalen May tries to drive baseline, kicks it off the back of the backboard. It should have been out of bounds, I thought. Tyler Renz gets it over to Barbeau up top, into the corner. Lorenz gets it to Mason Love. Mason Love drives, kicks it. 3-point on the way. Good! Nice shot by Sam Strandell. Trying to lead his team back by himself. Tyler Renz is the only other player that's got points in the second half.
That's 8 points for Strandell this half.
Bad pass there by Ryan Manley, stolen by Lorenz. And now Barbeau open for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Loberg. Isaac Cody brings the ball up. Trying to run the offense here. Thought about a 3. Jalen May gets it inside to Loberg.
Another turnover.
A little bad pass taken by Tyler Renz. Now up court goes Mason Love. Pump fake. Kicks it to the corner. Barbeau, 3-pointer. You betcha! Barbeau with the 3. And just like that, it's 37-32 here at Spartan Dome.
I think North definitely needed that timeout right there.
They certainly did. Things getting away. Not after coming out, getting the first 5 points of the second half. Going up 35-19. It's been a 13-2 run in favor of the Grand Forks Central Knights to get back into this one.
And Strandell has outscored North himself this half.
He has, and we talked before the game, Todd, and I really felt this game could be this game could go either way. Both teams desperate to get a win. Both teams, I think, had some expectations coming into this season about where they wanted to end up. Both of them want to make a trip to the state tournament. You've got the West Fargo Cheyenne, the Fargo Davies, the top 3. Then after that, you've got South, you've got North, Wahpeton, you've got Central. All these teams want to make a push to get to the state tournament. And so this is
looking for their third win tonight.
It's critical right now to try and get the wins when you can, and these two teams match up well. And Grand Forks Central's got a couple kids out tonight. that they could really use, to be honest. But then again, anytime you've got players missing, it's going to affect your offensive output. So we'll see if Coach Ted Critchley can kind of get his team settled down, because whatever Dan Carlson, head coach for Grand Forks Central, said to his players at halftime, it's got them fired up.
It's definitely working.
Once again, stick around for our Fire Network postgame show as we decide on our player of the game. Sponsored by Moorhead Massage and Wellness. Fargo North rotates it around the perimeter, gets it in the corner to Ryan Manley. Carlson inside to Loberg. Manley in the corner, wide open for three. Shot it too hard. Rebound, that time by Zeller. Up. And they're going to call an offensive foul on that. My goodness.
I was a little shocked by that one.
A little bit. I mean, that looked like he had position. He got a good rebound and just tried to, take it aggressively to the hoop, and too much.
North
too
is
much
definitely struggling against that pass right in the middle of the lane there. They're just not making good crisp pass to get the ball moving.
Mason Love kicks to the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Strandell. Too long. Taken by Carlson.
Probably a little too much adrenaline there coming out.
Ryan Manley handling the ball. Step through. Shot. Off the back of the rim. No good. Almost got his own rebound. Taken by Tyler Renz. Gets it down to Strandell. Puts a move on Zeller. That shot looked like it was blocked. Rebound taken away by Carlson. Says, get out of here.
Nice strong rebound there for North.
Isaac Cody gets it over to Manley. Down low to Zeller. Back up top to Cody. He's going to take it. Off the rebound, off the rim, no good. Taken by Gravseth. He's up to 5 rebounds now. Still 37-32.
And still has yet to get on the board. I'm waiting to see him put something in the basket here.
Barbeau shot no good. Taken by Cody on the rebound. Cody gets a cross-court pass to Manley. It's intercepted, but he takes that, steals it right back, and he turns it back over. Thought his teammate was going to be cutting to the hoop. Tried to lead him. Unfortunately, they weren't on the same page, so Lorenz has the ball up top. And we've got timeout taken. Timeout taken by Grand Forks Central, full timeout. And that will be their second timeout of the game.
Central has really came out and impressed me this half with their defense, their hustle plays, and that's might be the difference here down the stretch.
Obviously, we want to thank our season-long sponsors, Moorhead Massage and Wellness, featuring Ranchers Rebellion Beef. And today's featured sponsor, Johnson Law Office. Johnson Law Office PC provides dedicated legal services related to divorce, custody, child support, litigation, criminal defense, personal injury, wills, probate, and general practice matters in the North Dakota and Minnesota areas. Located at 1018 First Avenue North, Fargo, North Dakota, 58102. Leslie Johnson Aldrich and Victoria Jones are able to help you with any of your legal needs. Contact them for all of them at 701-234-0009 or check out their website at www.ljalaw.net. That's Johnson Law Office.
What are you looking to see out of this timeout, Jason?
Might be better if you move your microphone so I can hear you.
What are you looking to see out of this timeout here?
Out of this timeout, I'm a little surprised that Grand Forks Central took that timeout because they were flowing so well. We'll see if they can get something set up on the offense to try and get a Mason Love three-pointer or get an open shot for Barbeau. And then we got another foul on Aiden Carlson. That's going to be 4 on him, so he's probably going to need to take a seat as we're just approaching the halfway point.
There's Critchley going to be a gambling man.
He's going to leave him in right now. Manley on Love. Kicks it to the corner to Barbeau. Three-pointer from the corner. Got it! Nicely done by Alex Barbeau.
That's his second 3 of the half.
And he has cut the lead down to 2. What was once, I believe, a 16-point lead. Ryan Manley back to Schwartz. Back to Manley. Manley for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, and that's on Carlson, and his night is going to be over. He gambled with leaving Carlson out there with 4 fouls, and he goes hard for the rebound and picks up his 5th foul. That's only the 3rd team foul of the half, but they've all been on Aiden Carlson, and with 8:44 to go in the game, he is done for the evening.
That's tough with 8:44 left here.
So Jacob Brocious is going to come in, probably see a little more extended playing time at that same forward spot as they're similar. Aiden Carlson, 6'4", senior center, and Jacob Brocious is 6'2", senior forward. We had a couple free throws. I don't know if a technical was called as well. Makes the first one, misses the second, so maybe a technical was called after the foul.
That's correct.
First points of Love for this half.
So Knights have a chance to get the lead on this possession. Mason Love drives, got an opening, rattles around, and they're going to have to call goaltending on that one. Mason Love, what are we calling here, ref? Waving it off? Oh, he's saying 42. It was on Joe Newton is the one that interfered, hit the rim, or excuse me, hit the net, made the rim move. I thought that was one of the Fargo North Spartans that had done that.
I thought the same thing.
So I thought they were going to call goaltending on that. So no goaltending calls. Saves a 37-36 Fargo North lead, trying to regroup, being just outplayed right now here in the second half. Looking for Ryan Manley to get going here in the second half. Jalen May over to Manley. May up top, cross court to Brocious. Brocious drives into a double team, gets to Manley at the free throw line, and he draws the blocking foul on
Strandell, I believe.
I believe Strandell, yes. So that's the first team foul of the second half for Grand Forks Central. So they'll inbound this ball. Try to get it into May. They get it up top to Manley. Kicks to the corner for Schwartz for three. Knocks it down. Schwartz on the scoreboard tonight with a three. Much needed there. Pushes the lead back up to 4 for Fargo North.
They needed that like they needed to breathe. They haven't scored in a while.
It was getting tough sledding for their offense. They've just kind of gotten out of sync. Mason Love, spin move, kicks it. Lorenz drives, kicks it back over to Love up top on Manley. Tries to draw, gets right into the body of Ryan Manley. Step back, knocks it down anyway. Nicely done by Mason Love. He was looking for a foul call there.
Great defense by Manley, but just a better shot by Love there.
40-38 your score. Schwartz up top. Over to Brocious, into the corner to Manley. Manley gets it over across court to May, up top to Schwartz, to Manley, who's open. Three-pointer on the way. Got it! Ryan Manley finally on the scorebook in the second half, 43-38. Back and forth we go here in the later stages of the second half. Mason Love drives, gets the shot up, rebounded by Zeller. Difficult shot. I mean, the ball handling and the moves he has, Todd, are really impressive. He just hasn't been able to get those shots to go down.
Yeah, if they start falling, it would be a way different ball game too.
Ryan Manley up top of that zone. Oh, was left alone. I was waiting for him to take that three. Jacob Brocious into the lane. Got it! Nicely done. Jacob Brocious gets on the score sheet. Drive to the middle lane, the hard jump stop, pump fake, and then up. Get the bucket to go. 45-38 here.
North flexing their muscles the last couple minutes here.
Move there. They get it to the corner to Barbeau, and Schwartz is going to foul Barbeau. For the and one opportunity, Cody Schwartz kind of came in there a little bit out of control and tried to stop the drive, but just kind of ran right into him and fouled him. Gravseth and Loberg both check back in. Zeller checks out, and Joe Newton checks out. And that was Zeller for North and Newton for Central. And Barbeau knocks down the free throw. Easy for you to say.
Exactly.
45-41. Manley inside to Loberg, underneath to Brocious, who tries to just bull his way through. Manley gets it knocked away.
Great reach around for the ball there by Lorenz, but ball stays with North.
So 6:23 here on the clock. Schwartz inbounds it underneath. Loberg gets it up over Graveseth, gets it to go. Nice job by Luke Loberg. Draws the foul on Graveseth, his third, and Loberg will head to the line for one more.
He's looking for his 12th point of the game. It'll be his 5th point of this half.
Shot is up and good.
Nice hands there by Manley. Got a hand in the passing lane. Stays with Central, though.
As I adjust some things. Mason Love up top. Drives the lane, kicks it out. Strandell gets in the lane. Shot up over Brocious, no good. Rebound loose. And they're going to call that in favor of Fargo North and went off. I think it might have went off Grafseth.
Still one of my shockers. You have not seen Grafseth on the scoring board yet.
He knocked down that free throw? Loberg?
Yes.
Okay. Schwartz up top as I get readjusted. Loberg over to Schwartz. 7-point game here with under 6 to go now. Jalen May. Central's going to just stay back in that zone defense. Ryan Manley on the right wing underneath to Brocious. Tries to drive on Grafseth. Kicks underneath the wide open Schwartz. Flips it up and in. Nicely done by Cody Schwartz. Just made that move right to the rim. Got that space and just flipped it up and in. Getting the lead back up to 9 now for Fargo North.
Schwartz doing a lot of dirty work in the first half. He's got 5 now in the second half.
Grafseth wants to get in close for a shot. Turnaround fadeaway jumper. No good. Rebounded by Brocious. Grafseth has not scored at all tonight, and he's only got 5 rebounds on the evening. A guy that's has 15 a game almost. A nice little poke away there by Lorenz on Schwartz.
Excuse me.
Schwartz gets it over on the left wing to Jalen May. Back up top, goes between his legs. Manley tries to drive on Mason, and he's going to get fouled by Mason. Looks like he got poked in the eye. And that is the second foul on Mason Love. So 5:02 remaining here in the second half. Spartans have kind of regained control here. And we've got a foul on Strandell away from the ball. And if this was the NBA, it would be, I believe, 2 free throws or a free throw in the ball. But it's just a normal team foul. That's only the 4th team foul on Grand Forks Central. Loberg down low, rims in and out, rebounded by Strandell.
Just didn't want to go in. Nice rebound by Strandell there.
Yep, nice post play there. Nice post shot by Loberg. Barbeau swings it over. They get it into the corner to Strandell. Try to drive on Jalen May. Into the middle, kicks it over to Lorenz. Under to Grafseth, who's triple teamed. Barbeau skip pass. They work it around the perimeter to Love. Shot clock down to 3. Shot is up. No good. Rebound by Ryan Manley.
Love's having a tough night. Getting to the hoop, but just not getting anything to finish.
Just fantastic moves to get to the rim, but can't get it to go down. Jalen May shot no good. Rebound. Jacob Brocious to Loberg. So Loberg will get credit for that one. Jalen May baseline jumper, knocks it down. And Jalen May into double figures. He's got 11 on the evening.
That's 4 for him this half.
Yep. Grand Forks Central working it around the perimeter, trying to find their guy, Mason Love. Lorenz, Grafseth calling for the ball down low, but he's got Brocious on him. Almost stolen by Jalen May. Backs it down. He's going to get fouled on the ground by Brocious. That'll be his 3rd foul, and that's only the 3rd team foul. That should be the 4th team foul on the Spartans. Actually, it says 9. Grafseth misses the first free throw. So 14 fouls on Grand Forks Central, 9 on the Spartans. So they're 1 away from putting them in the double bonus. Rebounded that time by Loberg. Misses both free throws, so he's still remaining scoreless.
I know we've talked it to death, but you got to see that first one go in to kind of get some mojo going.
Cody Schwartz backs it back out. Loberg tries to drive. Pump fake. Tough right-handed shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Strandell. Drive by Mason Love. Draws the contact and 1. Nope, they're going to call offensive foul.
Put the shoulder down there.
I mean, I didn't even realize that I was going to be right, but they were obviously right. I was obviously right when it says they are very particular about calling that offensive foul. They will not hesitate to call that on the offensive player. So we've got a timeout on the floor. 3:22 remaining here in the second half. Fargo North back up by 11, 52-40. Things have balanced themselves out here in the second half. I'd like to mention our last two sponsors for tonight's game. Widmer Rolls CPA. From entrepreneurial and business consulting to audits and tax planning, they offer a wide range of accounting services for small businesses. Whether you're starting a new company or have an established operation, their experienced professionals can help you focus on building your business. Call them at 701-237-6022, or if you're out of the area, call toll-free at 888-237-6022. And as always, DJ Coulter Insurance. You can always count on three things: death, taxes, and insurance. You pay big money every year into auto, home, life, and business and farm insurance. So what do you have to lose if you contact DJ Coulter and see if him and his staff can better your coverages or even better your rates? Contact DJ at 701-235-6641 or go to djcoulter.com. Back to live action. Ryan Manley all the way. Easy layup. His easiest shot of the evening tonight. He is up to 16 points on the evening. The lead also, I might not take that back. I'll have to recalculate my scribbles. Three-pointer from the left wing, knocks it down is Ty Lorenz. He's up to 8 points. And Grand Forks Central comes out, presses full court. They break it. Fargo North gets it to Zeller. Easy bunny down low. His second bucket of the evening. And Grand Forks Central is going to need some stops. They can't afford to trade buckets with Fargo North right now. Three-pointer missed that time badly by Lorenz, rebounded by Brocious.
Looks like he thought about it just for an extra second
instead
of shooting in rhythm.
Yeah, you got to just shoot in rhythm. You can't hesitate, and I've seen that so far this basketball season with both the boys and girls across the area. If you're hesitating before that shot or hesitating before your basketball moves, it doesn't work out for you. You got to be decisive and you got to be confident. Jacob Brocious for three, rebound off. Rebounded by Zeller, easy putback, no good. Rebounded that time by Mason Love. He brings it up court, three-pointer on the wing, got it. Lorenz makes up for that bad miss with another three there.
Just like we talked about, shot it in rhythm, and look, good things happen.
Cody Schwartz brings it up, breaks the press, and he's fouled by Barbeau as we're almost at the 2-minute mark. Barbeau, that's his fourth. So 56-47, 2:08 remaining here in the game.
Definitely a game of runs, hasn't it been?
Yeah, absolutely. Fargo North gets the ball into Loberg. He's going to drive, double team over to Jalen May. Hesitates, going to back down Gravseth, tries to get it up. And we're going to call a foul on Gravseth. That's going to be his fourth. Tough night for Gravseth. Sends Jalen May to the line for two. So shot one is up, nothing but net for Jalen May.
Nice stroke there for May on that free throw.
Second shot up, and it's good. We even hear it on the Grand Forks radio station next to us, Todd, talking about Gravseth, no points and not really a factor on the rebounds. Lorenz corner three, no good. Rebound that time by Brocious, had good positioning there on that rebound to take it away from Gravseth.
I think that's been North's game plan. If you can control Gravseth, you might be able to get the game.
Double team there on Schwartz, gets it over to Ryan Manley. Back to Schwartz. North should be able to take as much time as they want. They get it to Jalen May, who's going to drive to the middle, lost the handle, turnover. They get it up to Mason Love on Ryan Manley, goes to the hoop, gets it to go finally. Tough layup there over Ryan Manley. Cody Schwartz breaks the press, dribbles all the way down. He's going to take his time, though. Almost turns it over himself. They work it around the perimeter. Into the corner to Jalen May. Gets it to Loberg. They'll back it out. Going to work this shot clock. Gets it poked away by Love. It'll remain Fargo North ball with 1:06 remaining here in the second half. 58-49, 9-point game. Grand Forks Central has had a good run here to get things interesting in the second half, but they couldn't quite get over that hill.
Yep, they need stops and turnovers right here.
Lorenz falls down. Jalen May misses that one. Rebound by Loberg. Up and good. And he will go to the line for one after that rebound and putback. Loberg with a big evening tonight. He had 7 in the first half. He's got 7 in the second half. He's up to double digits, 14 points. And I have him at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boards on the evening.
think they called that on Barbeau, didn't they?
I'm not sure.
I was going to say, I think that's 5 on Barbeau.
It is 5 on Barbeau. That's their 17th foul. Fargo North has got 10 team fouls, so they've put Grand Forks Central in the double bonus. Loberg knocks it down. 15 points for him, 1 rebound away from a double-double. And we'll have a timeout called by the shorter timeout called by, I believe, Grand Forks Central. So they've only got 2 timeouts remaining. So stick around for our Fire Network post-game show, and we will give you our Moorhead Massage and Wellness Player of the Game. And it's going to be quite the decision in a sense. We've got a number of players tonight playing well for both teams. Ryan Manley, Luke Loberg, and Jalen May as far as scoring and rebounding. Carter Zeller, Jacob Brocious just on the rebounding front. Alex Barbeau led them in scoring, but he's fouled out now. Sam Strandel's tried to help keep his team in it. Got that early run going in the second half for Grand Forks Central, but just nothing on the board scoring-wise for Mason Gravseth, who's averaging over 15 a game, and he may end up tonight with no points. Almost a steal there by Ryan Manley. They get it down low. Nice there by Sam Strandell. Gets an easy bucket underneath.
Strandell having a great game tonight.
He is. He's got 7 boards to go along with double-figure points. I believe it's 10, 11, 16 points on the evening. Jacob Brocious in the corner.
Little feisty there.
Jacob Brocious fouled by Tyler Renz. Did not particularly care for it. Jacob Brocious not one you necessarily want to mess with. So Jacob Brocious goes to the line for 1 and 1. We'll see if he can knock down a free throw. I don't believe he made his free throws last game on Tuesday. I could be wrong on that. First free throw is up, knocks it down. Way to make a liar out of me, Jacob Brocious. 62-51, 35.8 seconds remaining in the game. One more free throw for Jacob Brocious. Second free throw is good, nothing but net that time. I'd have to look at my scorebook to see if he made his free throws on Tuesday or not. Maybe he did. Mason Love gets the ball up. Lorenz three-pointer from the right wing. Off the rebound, no good. I'm going to call a jump ball between Loberg and Gravseth, and the possession arrow, I believe, goes to Grand Forks Central.
Big collision there, going for that one.
Yeah, so I don't think Gravseth gets credit for a rebound on that, at least not in my scorebook anyway. Sam Strandell drives into Jalen May, who took it right in the abdomen. Might have knocked the wind out of him. Mason Love drives, kicks it to the corner, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Brocious, and he's fouled. Nice rebound by Jacob Brocious. And honestly, a really nice job by Jacob Brocious coming in off the bench, especially coming in for the fouled-out Aiden Carlson, who Aiden Carlson was held without a point tonight. He only had 4 boards by my count and fouled out early in the game. Yeah, he fouled halfway through the half. He was done for the evening. And we haven't really seen Isaac Cody play too much tonight here either. He's been sitting on the bench for some time tonight too.
Yeah, with 5 points sitting on the bench.
But you do what the coach asks you to do, and if that's what he asks you to do, that's what you do. Jacob Brocious knocks down the first free throw.
Looks very comfortable shooting the free throws tonight.
Get a chance to get another one. He's got 5 points on the evening, make it 6.
All in the second half.
Yeah. He got 8 rebounds by my count. Mason Love, that's got to be an up. Oh, we had a clock error, I believe. I don't know if we did not call foul. I think it was just a clock error. Honestly, the way it looks like Mason Love is driving in and kind of using that forearm to push off. I thought they had
extra room.
I thought they had stopped and called that because I mean you can see him doing it. Gravseth gets the loose ball. They give it back over to Mason Love. Corner wing three, excuse me, by Tyler Renz knocks it down. A little too late. 65-54, and there's Gravseth. And does not get it to go in, and he's held scoreless for the evening. Your final score tonight, folks, Fargo North 65, Grand Forks Central 54. A much-needed win for the for the Fargo North Spartans to get that third win of the season and stop that 3-game losing streak. A great job done against Mason Gravseth, holding him scoreless and only 5 points on the evening.
Yeah, it looks like they did really good defense on him. It looks like that maybe was a point of emphasis in meetings this week, is getting ready for that. Yeah, holding him scoreless. He almost got just a 2-pointer there at the end or underneath, but just couldn't get it to fall. But for Grand Forks Central, Strandell kept them going in the second half, and so did Barbeau. Lorenz with some threes. Looks like he nailed 3 of them in the second half there, and that was a big time, turning the tables a little bit. But then North at the end just kind of took over. Flex their muscle, if you will.
Exactly. As I total up our points here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the point where we normally have commercials or something fancy playing, but you know what? We're basic tonight. We're basic broadcasters tonight, and we're doing what we got to do.
We're doing what we got to do.
Exactly. Thank you, Bane. I was born in the dark, raised by it. That's a joke. That's a visual joke if you're here.
Can I mute you?
I mean, technically you can, but
It's true.
let's see. As I total things up quickly, just so we can get to our Moorhead Massage and Wellness player of the game. Mr. Franco, could you tell us a little bit about Moorhead Massage and Wellness and their featuring of Ranchers Rebellion beef?
You put me on the spot here.
Well, that's why I brought you.
Oh, okay. Moorhead Massage and Wellness is now offering Ranchers Rebellion beef, frozen beef, and also we have lamb from Freezy Farms. You can go to moorheadmassage.com and go to the market, and you can order it, and we will deliver it right to your door. So we have everything from roast to steaks to ground beef, ground lamb, all sorts of stuff. So go ahead, moorheadmassage.com.
Thank you, Mr. Franco. I'm almost done. Spencer Jost, have you enjoyed your evening this evening? Have you enjoyed your evening? And I get a head nod. See, this is kind of nice because normally when we're at the studio for Flag Sports Saturday, we have a microphone for him so he gets to talk. So it's kind of nice to be here with him not able to talk. He's just got to sit and nod.
Just enjoying a Saturday night at the Fargo Spartan Dome.
Yep. All right. Total stats are your final stats this evening, and I do not know if they had the EDC website going tonight for the stats. But by my count, for your Grand Forks Central Knights, who dropped this game and they fall to 2-6 on the season, they have the following statistics. Mason Love finished the evening with 7 points and 3 rebounds. Ty Lorenz ended up with 14 points and 3 boards. Evan Woken had a rebound tonight. Alex Barbeau had 17 points and 5 rebounds. 17 points is the leading scorer for the Grand Forks Central Knights. Sam Strandell had 16 points and 7 boards, so a nice evening for Sam Strandell. He had 6 points at the half, so he had a good second half there. Mason Gravseth, the leading rebounder in the EDC, finishes tonight with just 5 rebounds by my count. Whether or not that's accurate, that's a different story, but that's what I have him listed at tonight. For the Fargo North Spartans, they were led scoring-wise by Ryan Manley, 16 points and 6 boards. Cody Schwartz had 5 points, 2 rebounds, and a number of steals and a lot of ball handling duties tonight. Isaac Cody, in limited playing time tonight, had 5 points and 1 board. Aiden Carlson, who fouled out early, only ended up with 4 rebounds on the evening. Gabe Sagvold, who had scored some points against Fargo Davies earlier in the week, he only had 1 point off a free throw in the first half. Jacob Brochus played some important minutes for the Fargo North Spartans tonight. He finishes with 6 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and 8 rebounds. Luke Loberg finishes tonight with 15 points and 9 boards on the evening. Jalen May finishes with 13 points and 2 rebounds, and Carter Zeller, the freshman 6'5 center, finishes with 4 boards and 9 rebounds. So, I mean, Franco, if you want to chime in your 2 cents, yes or no, you can let me know. But Todd, I want you to give me try and sway me as to who should be the player of the game.
Oh, it's a tough decision tonight. It would have been interesting to see if Barbeau would have been able to finish the game without fouling out. That
Right.
would have been interesting. Manley came out in the first half, was really hot. I might go Loberg.
Okay. Mr. Franco, do you have any thoughts?
I don't.
Spencer, I know you don't have a microphone right now, but do you have any thoughts on who your player of the game was tonight? And he shrugs. Good job. Thanks, buddy. That's why you're here. I mean, I think I want to point out a number of players from each team. Obviously, Sam Strandell had a fantastic game for the Grand Forks Central Knight. Really kind of led that charge in the second half, along with him and Alex Barbeau. 16 points, 17 points there. Tyler Renz really got it going late in the game with 3 threes down the stretch. He ended up with 14. But your player of the game is going to be a toss-up between Luke Loberg and Ryan Manley. Ryan Manley, 16 points, 6 boards, but I was really impressed tonight, like you, Todd, by Luke Loberg, who ends the night with 15 points, 9 rebounds, and he is your Moorhead Massage and Wellness player of the game. Luke Loberg, very well done tonight. A much-needed win for the Fargo North Spartans over the Grand Forks Central Knights. And you know what? That's how we're going to end this thing right now tonight. Luke Loberg is your Moorhead Massage and Wellness player of the game. I want to thank once again our sponsors for this evening's broadcast. Johnson Law Office. Johnson Law Office PC provides dedicated legal services related to divorce, custody, child support, litigation, criminal defense, personal injury, wills, probate, and general matters in the North Dakota and Minnesota area. Contact them for all your legal needs at 701-234-0009 or check their website at ljalaw.net. Widmer Roll CPA. From entrepreneurial and business consulting to audits and tax planning, they offer a wide range of accounting services for small businesses. Whether you're starting a new company or have an established operation, their experienced professionals can help you focus on building your business. 701-237-6022 to contact them, or if you're out of the area, you can call them toll-free at 888-237-6022. Lastly, DJ Coulter Insurance. You can always count on death, taxes, and insurance, and you pay big money every year for auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance. So what do you have to lose to see if DJ and his staff can better your coverages for an even better price? Contact DJ at 701-235-6641. And as always, Moorhead Massage and Wellness, we can't do this without them. They offer a fantastic wide range of healing products and services. And now they offer Rancher's Rebellion beef, fantastic organ meats, no piano meats, I'm told. I don't know why they don't have piano meats as well. I mean, piano's got a lot of beef to them, I thought, but, what do I know? So, with that all being said, Fire Network creates beautiful live stream productions of your live action events using multiple camera angles, professional audio, and graphics. Your events will come to life on a TV, handheld device, or computer. Fire Network also provides services for those that are looking for corporate marketing and training videos, television commercials, music videos, and more. If you choose, you can have your wedding or funeral live streamed and digitally stored to cherish your memories forever. In addition to our video production, Fire Network provides action and event photography services. Whether it's still or moving images, it's our goal to provide you with the best viewing experience. If you're looking for any of these services or a custom project, please contact Jace or Matthew to set up a consultation. Our next scheduled game is February 2nd as the Fargo South Bruins host the Wahpeton Huskies on the next Hoops on Fire. Keep an eye on upcoming games on our Facebook page and facebook.com/Fire Broadcasting or our Twitter account @TheFireNetwork. Please feel free to contact us to get your school or event on the Fire Network. So once again, everyone, I want to thank you for joining us here on the Fire Network for tonight's broadcast of high school sports. For super producer, the one and only Matthew F1 Franco, Double T Todd Thompson, Spencer the Gift Jost, and our entire Fire Network crew, I am Jace Denman saying so long from the Spartan Dome, where your final score is Fargo North 65, Grand Forks Central 54. This has been a presentation of North Dakota High School Sports on the Fire Network.